So hey everybody, I just got back from the Creating Keepsakes Great American Scrapbook Convention in Arlington, Texas this past weekend. By the time this goes up, it might be a week or two since then. But I wanted to show you some of the fun things that I did and also that I saw. And you're going to see some fun pictures of some of the people that I met while I was there. And also some of the fun things I got to bring back. So I was there with Renia, and Renia is this foiled paper that is right here. I'm the creative director, and I have been helping them get their stuff out there is the bottom line, and coming up with fun ideas. And so we had a booth, and it's a foiled paper, which means it's foiled on the outside with paper on the inside, and we were demoing, and these were our little demo papers that we had out there that I was showing people how you could emboss and how you could do this and how you can do that. And they're all double-sided, and they're completely different than anything else that's out there. So that's what these were about, and I happened to have them in my apron, and of course I ended up bringing them home. So there was that, and so that's who I went to the conference with, and I put a little piece up here, and I also created a brand new stamp, which you guys are going to be seeing very, very soon. And so I stamped my stamp on my badge as well, so that way you could see what I was doing, and I completely screwed up my name when I wrote it, but that's okay. Another company that was there is called Go Washi, and we got these samples as a possibility of something, you know, just kind of looking at it and seeing what was going on. So I brought these home to play with because I got these free samples from them just to kind of investigate. Tim Holtz was right across from us, and this was one of the cards or the tags that he made that he was embellishing, and then he, you know, it was kind of done, and so I got my hands on it. I should have gotten to sign it, but that's okay. So he was up there showing everybody his oxides and all his fun products, and there was always a crowd around. I'll show you a picture of what the crowd looked like. I was able to talk to him kind of before and after the show when things weren't so busy. The first half an hour, it wasn't super busy, but I was able to get a tag that he created, so that was kind of fun. So Tim Holtz actually made that. I was also given a free pair of scissors. I have a pair of these and I love them, but I always seem to misplace them, or I put them in something, and I love the color of this, so now I have a second set I got. That was awesome. Another fun company was there, and I actually have a couple of video tutorials specifically on how we made the beach. That's going to be coming, and then how we made, I think it was this tag, which is what we have. Yeah, it was this one, and then he gave me another one. He actually wrote his information on the back, which I thought was kind of cool. Basically what it is they have a couple of different products, and their products work with all of the accessories that go with that. The first product they have is a very specific glue that allows the sand, because their product is all of these sands, to settle in, and you get this amazing sand texture on here, and it sets, and it was the same stuff that's gluing all of these little pieces in there, and everything is set really hard. So even these big pieces were sunk in there using the sand and glue. So I'm going to play around with that. And so he gave me a little kind of a sampling of some of the fun things they like to put on. So for instance, all these little fun things in here. And of course, all of their sands that are in here as well. So you can see that. He gave me a whole bunch to come home and play with. And so I got Splash, and I got Bahamas, and I got, this doesn't have, it just says, oh, Tahiti. It's written right there. There that is. This one is Summer. And then I also have Snow. So he gave me a few samplings of some colors, which I thought were fun, which are some of the colors that we played with on here. And then he also gave me this big giant sticky sheet. And basically it reminds me of the red line tape, but it's a sheet of it. And he said that you can punch it, you can die cut it. He calls it sand tape. You can run it through your Cricut to cut out shapes, which is how he got the shape that's got the beach on it. And then from there, the sand just sticks to the sticky surface. It's like a double-sided tape. He says it works really well. For the bigger pieces, like even these little pieces right here are stuck to just the this tapey stuff that's right here. So he gave me a sheet to bring home and play with that as well, which I thought was pretty cool. So this came from Mud Puddles. This is all a fun new products from, not new, they've been around a little while, but products from Mud Puddles. And I thought I'd play. I like to do embellishments, so I thought I'd play with the concept of the embellishments and have a little bit of fun with that. last company I talked to, and she gave me a couple samples, and these are from a company called Stamp On It. And what they've done is they've created this double-sided, and there's actually two different products here, but it's the same product, but what you do with it is a little different. It's a double-sided, so as you can see right here, it's like a plasticky acetate, but it's got an adhesive to the back side. But on one side, you can actually put, and this is a special, it's like a fairy dust, but it's something different, and it's very, very soft. It sticks, and she said once you put it on there, and this little butterfly shape is actually predetermined. You did not have to cut this out. You just peel the sticky off. She put down this little shimmery stuff, and then she said what she did is she colored it. So that's what I wanted to play with real fast. She said all she did was she came in and she colored, and you can see the color coming through, and you can color right over the sticky stuff that's on there. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm just kind of following her lead on the color tones and blending. See, I'm kind of blending the colors as they come out. And the last one I'm going to do is going to be the yellow. So I'm blending the colors from a deep dark color all the way to a light color, and I'm just doing it really fast. Again, matching what they have. I didn't completely match, but there we go. And let's give it a yellow tummy. Probably can't see much of that yellow. There it is. So this was the side, this side I did right here. And I just used my Tombow colors, just whatever. This side they use something, the colors are a little more vibrant than mine, but you get the idea. So she also said that you can take the same stuff, and as you can see, it's this peel back sticky. So see, here's the paper. It's just a sticky piece, and see, this is what they really truly sell, and it's already cut. Very, very sticky. I'm just gonna kind of put this off to the side really fast. Just wanted to show you what that looked like. Now, she said there's all kinds of stuff. Whatever kind of mediums you have is what you can put in here. And so I'm just, whoops, I'm using my tidy tray, and I'm blending, adding some fun colors. So I've got 3 different colors of glitter. It does not have to be glitter. It could be other stuff. These are some Finnabar glitters here. And basically, let me get this off my mat here. Everywhere, oh, I picked up some silver. That's okay. Everywhere it's sticky, it's going to pick it up. You could do it directly on, but she was doing it this way because everything was really humid while we were there, and all of our stuff, and I kind of liked the way that everything looked, that she would lay it down and pick it up, and look how pretty that is. Now, if you wanted to inlay specific colors, then she said you just kind of wipe it off. And because I had it on here, there's little pieces of silver in there. You could go in and add specific dots of color, bigger, funky, chunky glitter. She said embossing powder works great. Any of those mediums that you have, any of those, you know, glitters and things like that would all work phenomenal. And so there is another little embellishment, super easy and fast. Peel it back, stick it on there, and it already has the image. So you're just creating the color that goes with that. And then you just stick that to whatever project you want. And I'm trying to flake this off, and a little bit's coming off, but I think once I get the excess, she had kind of a brush she was using. That video is coming. I missed a little bit there. But once it's on there, it's pretty much on there. Now I'm going to, of course, be covered in glitter the rest of the day. But you get the idea. So these were same product, 2 different ways. I don't know if I would color over this because this is so chunky, but she said this is specifically made that you can color over it. So just having some fun, just seeing what it's like. So that was what I picked up. I got some amazing stuff from some amazing companies. Mud Puddles was super generous, and I'm going to have fun playing with all of that. So I got the butterflies from Stamp On It. I have my foils from Renia that are left over, which I'm going to stick those out there. Mud Puddles gave me a whole bunch of amazing sands to play with, which I think are fantastic. I mean, look at all these beautiful sands. And then some other pieces to go with it, along with, where's the glue? Oh, the glue's already on there. So much fun stuff from all these companies. A handmade tag from Tim Holtz, some new scissors to play with, some fun little tapes that I get to have fun with and kind of play around with. My lovely tag. I was not there to buy, and I was not there to talk to companies and say, hey, let me play with your stuff. I did do some videos because I was there. I was walking around. I found a really cool product, and I really wanted to take a look at that, because I'd never played with these. I've not played with the sand art stuff. You know, those are things that I thought were kind of new and fun that I had not participated in before. So I thought, yeah, sure, why not? So thanks for stopping along and checking it out. I'll have some links below to where you can get these items. And there's more videos to come of some amazing artists. I've got some from Rita Bearcat. I've got some from Wendy Vichy. I've got some from Art Anthology, from Mud Puddles, from Stamp On It. And I think those are the specific videos. I might have a few more. I'm not sure. But come back and check all these fun things out, and I will see you guys again soon. Please subscribe. Bye-bye.